We have no viewers yet. Okay. On viewers, there's currently no viewers. I'm about to turn on Do Not Disturb because I'm getting a lot of text messages. Okay, we have one person. I think they meant to say hi. Hi! Yes, hello. So I'm going to be playing the pump organ. Let me turn off this fan. Okay. Let me move this closer to here. Would you like to hear some music on the pump organ? Okay, here we go. I'll start with some hymns. I can't read sheet music. This is solely here for the words of the music. Anyway, here we go. Let's see, what stop? Okay, that's it how I went. Ooh. Okay, were any of y'all on yesterday's live where there was like a rat in my kitchen? Yes, it is an organ. Was anybody here in yesterday's live where there was like pizza on the floor and I had to go get rat traps and everything? Yes, well, I caught a rat this afternoon. I was napping and I heard a I was like, oh yes. And so I caught it. Turns out I needed to use cornbread to put in the trap, and that rat, it went. And anyway, I just threw it away earlier, and I was like, but yeah, so number 2 now. I've got number 2. Yes, that one is gone, eliminated. It doesn't exist anymore. Anyway, let's see. Yeah. Anyway, okay, let me play some more songs. Let's see. What am I gonna play? Okay, I'm gonna try this one. I haven't done this one in a while. Wait, how does this one go? Okay. Ooh. hang of it, so I'll try it one more time. Rusty at that one. Okay, let me do another one. Let's see. Okay. I haven't done this one in a long time. This organ is not good at playing like ragtime because see, it can't really keep up. So I can't really do my song that well. See? Anyway, let's see. Okay. Let's see, what am I going to do? Okay, I got one. Right. And that was that. Okay. Shall I do more? I can't see. Y'all want me to play some more? It is hot in here. Hello. More music? Yes. Okay. Yes, play. Okay. Shall I play now? So this organ is from like 1899. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna have to clean the reeds in that organ. But anyway, should I go on and play the accordion? More organ or accordion? Yes. What am I doing? Okay. Yeah, okay. So accordion or a few more songs on organ? Accord. Okay. Let me go get it out of my closet. Okay, y'all are on a tripod, by the way. Into the void we go. So my dad bought this for me at a garage sale for $75 when I was like 14, I think. And I taught myself how to play it. I play by ear. Like I said, I can't read music and all that. So anyway, here it is. I need a bigger accordion. I only know a few songs. Well, I'll do this one. And that was that. I might attempt to do my song. I'm probably going to butcher this like nobody's business, but I will try it. Let's see. I'm going to stand back here. This is going to be terrible, but here we go. Ooh, that was bad. But anyway, there that is. I'm gonna put up the accordion now, and I will do something else. Oops. Ow. It is getting hot in here. It's a bit hot, isn't it? I'm gonna sneeze. Ugh. Stay shut, door. Okay, I want to hear some records now. It's a bit hot. Ham and turkey. What? The beginning of a terrible horror movie. Okay. Actually, this is my life. But since you compare everything to movies because you watch too much TV, to each their own. Thank you. Somebody said bless you. Okay, I'm gonna do some records, I think. I'm thinking records. Let's see. Yeah, records. We're gonna do records on my diamond disc player. It's an Edison. I can't even say the name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. People are like, why do you hate Edison? It's because he was a thief and he electrocuted animals in public to smear Tesla's alternating current. I think I know the words to this song. We'll see. Time to Butcher. So this record's from about 1923. The machine's from 1918. All over nothing. Heart or affection so small. Must I go on living? I'm trying to get the tripod over there. Hang on. Of your sweet kiss. I'm so sorry. I made you cry. We could patch it up if we tried. Why, oh, why should we say goodbye? All over nothing at all. Dreaming, scheming was all in vain. One lover's quarrel brought me endless pain. We had a wonderful start. Whoever thought we would part? Because it's all over, nothing at all. What are affections so small? Must I go on living like this? Don't leave me, I need a bliss. Believe me of your sweet kiss. I'm so sorry, I made you cry. We could patch it up if we try. Why, oh, why should we say goodbye? All over nothing at all. Should we say goodbye? All over nothing at all. Hi. I find it funny for the people that are hating on me just playing records and being myself. It's like, do you not have anything better to do with your life? All I'm doing is playing records and you're hating. Like, what's really the problem? Maybe it's in your head. Maybe the problem is you. Because I'm doing my own thing and it's crazy how people come after me for doing that. It has nothing to do with you. And for the people wasting their time hating, you're wasting your life. You could be doing something productive with your whole life. Instead, you're wasting it and you'll be a nothing at the end of your life. Believe me, I don't listen to them. I just try and help them realize how stupid they are. Okay, let's change it to another record. Mom won't just come off again. There we go. Okay, we're going to do this record now. So this one's from the 20s as well. I believe it's either 22 or 23. But here we go. Spots music I don't prefer. I prefer the actual music from back then. So my music consists of music from the 1890s, the ragtime era, to the 1930s. Like 1934 is like my cutoff year. So really ragtime and jazz is my music I listen to. Like this is jazz. From the roaring 20s, the jazz age. So the I hate that name. The records on that machine are cut up and down, hill and dale method versus lateral. So that machine will only play Edison records with that stylus there. If you try to play other records, it'll damage it. And if you try to play these thick Edison records on any other machine, they'll get damaged as well. I like this because they chopped off Edison. Okay, y'all want to hear another song on there, or y'all want to do something else? Let's see. Okay. Would y'all like to hear another song on that machine? Do you own a music store? No, but I do have my own music on iTunes and Spotify. Yes. Do you have anything from... No, I don't. More songs. Somebody said, do you have anything from 134 BC? They were really on to something. So, actually, I know you're being sarcastic in that they were really onto something, but if you remember the Industrial Revolution, think of one thing that was invented today that doesn't use something from back then, like our cell phone and Nikola Tesla's wireless electricity. Because wireless electricity is how Wi-Fi works, and Tesla invented everything we use to get alternating current to our houses. The alternating current motor was invented back then. Refrigeration was invented back then. Motors were invented back then, basically. So then you have cars. They were kind of, well, Mercedes in the 1890s. And then, let's see, but name one thing that's been major since like the telephone, the light bulb, music recording, just something like that. So I know you're being sarcastic, but like I'm being genuine. Name something. And you'll just find that you can't. Anyway. And I'm talking about naming something that doesn't use something that's based off of back then that we use today. Also, back then there was one-room schoolhouses, so their education could be customized better. Nowadays, we go to school in like big, huge, like basically like factories. But anyway, with schools today, you can't customize the education to each person. So basically, okay, so say there's a class of 9 students. If somebody learns by seeing, and then somebody else learns by doing, somebody else learns by hearing, repetition, all that, you can customize their education. Whereas today, the whole big factory school isn't going to just customize for a few people. So that is why school doesn't work for some people. And anyway, back then, they had a whole industrial revolution going on because people were actually educated how they should be. Anyway. Just my thoughts, anyway. This record is from like 22, I believe. 1922. And nowadays, the world has also lost its color. So, for instance, in the Victorian era, if you went into a house back then, you'd find it was built better and it had more colors in it. And that was before they had power tools too to make it easier to do the things they did. Whereas everything had decoration. But nowadays, you go into a modern house and it's like a cube, and the colors are white, gray, and black, and maybe some brown. But that's pretty much it. Where did the color go, and where did the detail and things go? By the way, I'm not a minimalist, I'm a maximalist. I don't know if you could tell or not. Let's see if I remember the words to this. Though it's time for parting and my tears are starting, leave me with a smile. Though your heart may cry, dear, when we say goodbye, dear, leave me with a smile. Maybe it's forever. So while we're together for a little while, hold me like a flower for one little hour and leave me with a smile. I'm wearing my heart away for you. It cries aloud, my love be true. I dream of you by night, I long for you by day. I'm wearing my heart away for you. Oh, to this person who's leaving, bye. Ooh, I have to check my email. I'm really bad about doing that, but I'll check it. Oh, and this machine will automatically stop too. I'll let it do that. It's gonna take a minute, but it will. There's a mechanical stop on it. It'll do it any day now. Ow. I just ran into the tripod. Oops. Hello. Yes. I just explained my go-to music a few minutes ago, but basically 1890s to 1934, jazz and ragtime. Okay, it's about to do it. Do, 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 do. And it's getting closer. Okay, there it went. It just stopped itself. Okay, let's see, what else shall I do? I don't want to cook right now. Although I may roast some people. Just kidding. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Y'all want to see the progress on the dollhouse? Because I literally did nothing to it yesterday, pretty much. Except paint a few things. Reading comments. Would y'all like to see the... Why is this making noises? Hush. Be quiet. No. Stop. 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 Okay. Okay, so do y'all want to see the dollhouse? To the people being mean and rude in here, do something more productive with your life instead of wasting it. I mean, aren't you a grown adult? Why aren't you acting like one? Even I'm more mature than that. Anyway, but I mean, if you want to waste your time on this planet, go, by all means, go right ahead, but it's laughable. Anyway, let's see. So, okay, y'all want to see this? Let's see. So, if you'll notice, there it is. So, I painted it to match this rug and these pieces of furniture, and then that rug that's in there. And then I'm going to put up fabric that will match all of that. But it's still coming along. I've still got to put some windows and shingles in there. I got to paint the top of this, put the little bric-a-brac on the top and all that jazz. But let me show you what the paper that's coming in the mail is going to look like, or the fabric. If this is still alive, what percentage is this on? We have 22%. Okay, gotta go to Safari. Oh, it's right there. That was like the last thing I looked up. Okay, that's it right there. So that's the fabric that I ordered for the wall. There it is. How is the Tesla coil? So, as I have said in about 100 of my videos now, I moved in 2021 and it was at my dad's house. So, currently, I'm trying to get a house that I can turn into a bed and breakfast and museum. And then I will have land once I do that and I can build another one. But I've disassembled my first one because what more was there to do with it? Except rebuild, because that one wasn't going to be the final one anyway. It was a prototype and I proved that it worked, and I never had investors, not once. So basically I was just like Nikola Tesla, except I didn't have any funding. So anyway, but yeah, once I do that, then I'll get the ball rolling on things and then the world will become so much better. But I have the down payment for a house. I'm just waiting on the bank to approve a loan. So that's the scoop. You have an agent? What do you mean? Let's see. Funny how I said that's the scoop, and then somebody who said incognito ice cream commented. What? See, the universe sends us signs like every day. Like, I always see the number 111, 222, 333, 444, and then I like see other symbols as well. It tells you stuff in dreams and all that stuff, but you really gotta pay attention and you'll see it. Anyway, but you know what they say, good vibrations, literally, because everything is energy, frequency, vibration. You see 7777 a lot? Yeah, my ears ring sometimes, not always. And no, it's not tinnitus. But yeah, no, like even in my furniture, there's symbols. You just have to be quiet and pay attention, and you will find those symbols. You don't look for them. But for instance, this is the wallpaper I picked out. I had no idea it matched the pattern because the furniture up here has a pattern. Hang on, let me clean my camera. It has a pattern that looks like it's pointing up, you see? And then this has a little arrow that looks like it's pointing up on this table right there. Notice the design is all at the tops of the furniture. It's not anywhere else. Right there is the design. In the clock, it points up. And then you have in these chairs, the design's at the very top. It looks like it's pointing. See, and then you have... Oh, what else? And that on the gossip chair, it points up, see? Right there. That chair, the design's at the top. The mirror at the top is pointing up. The clock at the top has that at the top. What else do I have? Oh, on my organ, there's another thing in the right behind this. See that? And that design's only at, let me not drop all this music. Okay, let's see, the design is not continued down there. On this dresser, points up. On the bed, the design is grander at the top. There's like a flower motif at the top. The reason they did that, that's symbols. Like, literally, they're symbols in... But, okay. Now I've got to let it catch up because it froze. Okay, sorry. My live froze because somebody tried to call me. Anyway, but basically those are symbols that's saying like God is the way. And that's just a few examples. But like, that's one kind of symbol. Like, there are multiple symbols. Like, you'll get numbers and stuff, and numbers have meaning. Just like when you see numbers or whatever. they have meaning. They have purpose. Some people see their birthday a lot. I see my birthday a lot, but everything is tied together because it vibrates. So anyway, but yeah, show your car. I actually hauled my Model T off to Dallas because I'm going to do a ground to top restoration on it, and then drive it across the country. But yeah. Anyway. So yeah. Anyway, well, I think I'm gonna end the live for now because I need to call that person back that called. Um. So until later, I guess I will be leaving now. Bye. Okay. I'll be back probably later today. Bye.